Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, for those who remember, in 2020, Mother Karua moved to East Africa Court of Justice to challenge a ruling that was done on Kirinyaga gubernatorial race of 2017. Remember, before going to East Africa Court, she had challenged that ruling, appealed even up to the Supreme Court, but they told her alikuwa out of time. And that's why she moved to East Africa. After the East Africa Court of Justice listening to Mother Karua case, they made a decision. And in their decision, they rewarded Mother Karua 3.03 million Kenyan shillings for a Supreme Court decision that infringed on her right to fair hearing and trial in the same Kirinyaga gubernatorial race petition. This time round, Mother Karua is again making a trial back at East Africa Court of Justice to challenge the ruling that was done by the Supreme Court of Kenya by seven-bench judge who anonymously affirmed the victory of William Samoei Ruto. So Mother Karua is going to challenge the presidential petition that was ruled in Kenya. So Justice Mother Koome should prepare, maybe to be vindicated, or to show the other side of the Supreme Court of Kenya, which is leading as of now. That is the situation we are having as of now. So there are several things that Mother Karua is challenging, and she's not alone. They have filed a petition together with the Khalid Khalifa. And these are some of the things that they have filed in that petition. Number one, the Supreme Court refused to examine all the evidence presented before it, neglected to fully inquire into the technology applied while condoning IEBC cover-up in the refusing to grant access to its technology critical to determine the matter fairly in disregard of its own order. Number two, the two are further arguing that the Supreme Court failed them in their quest for a fair trial, as the judges did not compel IEBC to supply all the information necessary to vindicate their rights. Number three, they still claim that Kenya Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission, IEBC, failed to properly manage the August 2022 election by ceding critical aspects of the access, such as the electoral technology and the result management, to person it had no control over. Those are some of the issues that Mother Karua is taking to East Africa Court. So the question we are asking today on this punchline: what does Mother Karua's decision mean for the Supreme Court of Kenya and President William Samoei Ruto? That is what we want to try and answer. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and they are yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, anyone who drop comment, and everyone who has been supporting our channel through channel membership, through super chatting and the premium, I must say thank you so much. And I'm also requesting you to give this video a thumbs up. In that way, you will also be supporting our channel. Thank you, and back to our discussion. Mother Karua is not seeking to overturn the ruling of the Supreme Court so that they can declare Railaodinga as a winner in the past election or call for another election in Kenya. No. That is not what she's looking for. Mother Karua is looking for something different, far away from that. And we know the East Africa Court of Justice cannot make such magnanimous ruling to overturn that decision and change maybe the leadership in this country. It cannot go up to that far. But Mother Karua is looking for something different. In case the East Africa Court will find that the ruling of the 7-judge bench was unfair, because according to Azimio, they had assertion that the election process was tainted by rigging. If they found actually the assertion of Azimio was right, and they make a ruling, then in one way, the same way Mother Karua was rewarded, Azimio team might get a reward. Wanaweza peana pale kiwango ya pesa yenye watalipa for damages. Besides this, number one, Railaodinga will be vindicated together with his team, who have been claiming that election was stolen in this country. They are going to be vindicated. And from there, what does this one mean for William Samoei Ruto? It will be clear. William Samoei Ruto definitely will be seen as a man who grabbed leadership in this country in an unconstitutional way. And for that reason, legitimacy is going to be questioned on William Samoei Ruto leadership. Everyone in East Africa, everyone in Kenya, and the whole world will know that William Samoei Ruto was not elected genuinely through the ballot. It will be confirmed that this was a product of Venezuelans and Wafula Chebukati. That is what Mother Karua is looking for. And therefore, in as much Ruto will be leading this country, then atakuwa mtu mnyenyekevu sana, kwa sababu yeye tu ataonekana kuwa mwizi. That's number one. That's number two. Number three, then some of the rulings in the Supreme Court of Kenya, it is going to be doubted in a big way. If this one is going to be overturned, then everyone is going to question some of the ruling that has happened in the past and currently and in the future in this Supreme Court of Kenya. They are going to lose the trust of the public. The most important thing is when you earn public trust in everything you do. Once you lose the public trust, then you are done. No one will remember you for anything good. Kenyans will remember you the same way they remember Kivuitu. The same way they remember Kivuitu, the same way they will remember you for bad things. So, the Supreme Court of Kenya is going to lose trust. No one will trust them. And if, again, this ruling is going to favor the Azimio, then Mother Koome, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Kenya, is going to be left with an rotten egg in her face. That is the situation. So, the whole world, East Africa and Kenya at large, they will see Mother Koome as a leader who cannot make a decision that is fair. No one is going to trust her as an individual. Remember, this is the President of the Supreme Court of Kenya. This is the third arm of the government. Executive, National Assembly, and the judiciary. The third arm of government. So, as that arm of government, people are going to lose trust in it. That is what Mother Karua is looking for. And you know, Mother Karua, until she reaches the end, apex end, where now she afika mwisho kabisa wenye sasa hawezi fanya another petition, is when she will let it go. But this is a woman who can fight till the end. And I can see Mother Karua is determined. She suggested like a joke that she's feeling that she should take someone to East Africa Court of Justice. It was like a joke. Is it 1 month ago? A month ago. She hit at taking someone at the East Africa Court. And I'm telling you, the main person who's being targeted here also, it is Mother Koome. Look on how she read that petition. In as much it is favored William Samoei Ruto, in one way or another, she never used good words towards the Azimio side. She came out with hot air, and everyone adopted that. She dismissed it in a bad way. The language was unacceptable. So if you will find that what she was doing was hot air, then we are going to remember Mother Koome as a woman of no substance in this country. At least everyone remembers David Maraga for making a Solomonic ruling. A man who can stand for the truth, speak the truth, even if you intimidate him, he will die saying the truth. I don't know what you think about this, but that's my view. Let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you.